Isaiah here. Kind of doing a short video here to kind of give you guys an outline of what I want to do. I'm here trying to help everybody be successful. There's a lot of information out there on the internet that it can seem very overwhelming in regards to being an internet marketer trying to make money from online. I mean, we're all at home more often now. Either your hours are getting cut at work or you're not working, which that's not good either. Um, or you're having to be at home with the kids because the kids are now home because they're not going to physical school, they're doing school at home. And so a lot of us have turned to looking at stuff online, trying to find ways to make the ends meet, and I get that. And I did the same thing a few years ago before the pandemic started too, because I was kind of stuck in a work rut too. And the nice thing here, though, is I've gone through all this stuff before. So I've already seen most of the programs. I got to seen, well, this is kind of not, this is kind of good. And so that way I can put you on the right track to where to start. So that way you're not just throwing your money to the wind, where I can say, you will do this, and say, or this is what I recommend, so that way you can be more locked in. So because a lot of them out there, if you watch some of the videos, they'll some most of the good ones in a certain point will say, if you're living to paycheck, this is not for you. And the reason for that is that they're trying to emphasize it in a short way of saying that just like in any business, you have to have money to make money. So you have to have money for your tools, which aren't that expensive, but they can be. And you have to have those tools for everything to do. And then you have to do your have to have money for your ad spend. And so those things are a lot of the big holdbacks that people do, and they don't want to do to get started and then get frustrated and then quit and then not be successful at all. So I always recommend that people at least, if you want to jump into it, wait until you have at least like $100 extra of disposable income. The reason for this is on average your tools that you want to be able to use cost between $100 and $200, and that also includes your basic ad spend that you would be able to do. And so that way it'd be give you a good starting point, and then going from there, you can scale up as you go, and grab more tools to your tool chest. And the other thing is with a lot of the programs going on right now, there's a lot of advancements going on too, and so I can also help you say, well, what do I need for an autoresponder, or which funnel program should I use? I mean, or what host should I use? It's a lot of it has to do with one, what program you're using, two, um, how much you want to spend, or what you need to be able to know what's going on later on down the road, because there are certain programs that only work with certain things a certain way, and that's just because they built those programs to work around certain softwares. And so I can also help you with that and say, well, if you're going to do this down the road, you need to go this route. Or, well, you don't really need that tool. You can go with this. I've tested it and it works. So that way you don't have to spend a whole lot of money up front too as well. And this way you can have a primer and then get successful. Then, if you want to expand and get all the bells and whistles like all the other guys do, then you can. Or, you can stay small. It's all up to you, but the big key here is information. Information is power and knowledge. And so, and with that knowledge, you can be successful. And that's what I want to do for you guys. Is I want to make the ability to have that there. So, feel free to check me out on my website. Check me out on my Facebook group, and send me a message. I'll be having the Instagram channel up shortly too, and you can message me either way and be connected. And feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you guys out with any of your questions or concerns. So until next time, be successful, be safe, and have a nice rest of the day.